Okay, here's the other step that I told you that I would do. Here's the ground beef with all my spices. There's about a strainer full, but I put 2 family packs in here of meat for my big roasting pan. So what I did is I drained most of my oils, but it's leaking here. Most of my oils, some people put water through it, but then if you do, you're going to lose all those spices in your meat. So just leave it in like that, but just let it drain and soak in your sink or whatever. Now I put this in there in my roasting pan. Yeah, it did soak through my paper towel. And then we just mix this up. Whoops. Real slow, because it is to the rim. I should have used 11 cans for this big roasting pan, but roasting real slow. I'm going to use my other one here. But what I'll do is I'm going to add some more spices. And this is going to make 2 large jumbo lasagnas. And you're probably still going to have sauce left to freeze for spaghetti sauce later. And you just freeze it. Here we go. So here's the basil. It would open up. So again, it's the same spices as before. I just add some more. Give it more taste, but now there's sauce in there, right? So put some basil. There we go. And I'm gonna put some tarragon. Just 2 helpings like this with your fingertips. Oregano. I really should get this in the clubhouse because I do like it in the clubhouse, but the no name or whatever works as well. There's your oregano. Onion powder. I took out another one because I don't have enough. That's only about half a teaspoon up to now right there, so I'll use up the rest. Here's the other onion powder. You want at least 3 tablespoons, I guess. Now I'm going to put some salt. Now look at my hand. What I usually do is I just go like this and I sprinkle it on. Some people like their food salty, some people don't. Some black pepper. If you find that there's too much salt, just taste it up the way you want to do it. But I'm just helping you the steps to doing awesome lasagna that's very tasteful. I know my family love it. I mean, not just my home family, but everybody around, friends, family. Lots of parsley flakes. Onion salt, again from Clubhouse. I love them. I go through their spices like crazy. It does get pricey because sometimes you're paying $6.99 Canadian just for this kind of spices. And that's the garlic salt from, again, Clubhouse. Seasoning salt. I just shake it on. You look, here's more of that vegetable. It's basically all the same spices I put in my meat, but I'm just adding some because of the garlic powder. Now if you can't handle garlic powder, just skip it, don't put it. Us, we like it, but like I say, I just watch. Onion plus. And you can put the garlic plus in too from Clubhouse. I noticed that I ran out, so I don't have the garlic plus. There's a few spices I did run out of the Clubhouse, but I will have to update my spices soon, just because I cook a lot. So now your crushed chili peppers. Depends how you like it. If you like it really spicy, put lots. If you don't, well, just remember some guests don't like to have too much spices. And now all we do is mix this up. Mix it all up real good. And then you pop it in the oven at 400. And you wait for 4 to 5 hours for it to cook. Now remember, your meat is cooked. And you go around every about 45 minutes or so to an hour. And you stir up your spaghetti sauce and make sure it doesn't go over. Now I wanted to show you, this is the last ingredient. Well, sugar. You can put a little bit of sugar on top. It's not going to hurt. It just stops the acid, I find. Sprinkle some sugar like that. And then if you want to go digging, this is only if you want to go digging, but bay leaves give a good taste in your lasagna. So what I do is I count the bay leaves just to make sure, because if young kids are eating lasagna, I try to put the big bay leaves as possible, and I count 10 to 12 bay leaves, and I put it in there, and I take it out just before doing my lasagna. Now here's the pots, that the roasting pans, sorry, that I told you that I was going to put in the video. This is the size of it. I get 2 jumbo ones, and with 12 cans of spaghetti sauce, this should make you 2 nice big lasagnas. Like I say, we're 6 in this family, and we love lasagna and spaghetti sauce. If you don't want to make it a lasagna, just skip the lasagna part and don't do the noodles, the lasagna pasta. Just do spaghetti sauce. You can use it as spaghetti sauce or lasagna. And what I do is I cook the noodles, the lasagna noodles, and I layer it 3 to 4 layers. I put a layer of noodles, a layer of spaghetti sauce, cheese, and then I put another layer of noodles, and then I put some Parmesan. I put another layer of cheese, another layer of spaghetti sauce, another layer of noodles, and then so on. And at the end of the top of the lasagna, I always put more cheese. There's about 8 blocks of cheese in my recipe to do 2 jumbo ones. If you know there's too much, too little, just add as you go. So yeah, that's the homemade lasagna, and your house should be smelling real good.